All right. Okie dokie. Give me 1 second here, just getting everything straight. There we go. Okie dokie. Test, 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 test. Okay. So have a seat and relax. Find a comfortable spot where you're sitting up straight. Okie dokie. So we're going to begin with breathing. So you can sit with your legs straight or in a chair or on the floor, however you feel comfortable. And we're going to begin by breathing, inhaling slowly through our nose and exhaling slowly with control through our mouth. So take a deep breath. Fill your lungs completely. And as you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. With each inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And with each exhale, your navel contracts toward your spine. Slowly inhaling and exhaling with control. As you inhale, feel your spine getting longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing and the ground under your body where you're sitting. Now in the next inhale, we're going to go ahead and inhale and raise our arms and hands above our head. If you can bring your hands together, you can do that. And when you're ready to exhale now, we're going to exhale through our nose as we lower our arms and hands down. So continue breathing, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling, lifting, exhaling, lowering your arms down, breathing through your nose. Synchronizing your movement with your breath. Now, on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. Continue breathing, alternating sides as you exhale. Follow your breath. When you're ready to inhale, inhale. When you're ready to exhale, exhale. Filling your lungs completely with air. Moving with your breath. One more time on each side, and when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now, keeping the palms of your hands together, we're going to inhale as we reach our hands as high as we can, breathing through your nose. And when you're ready to exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture, but at the end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. Again, on the exhale, we're pointing our fingers down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Filling your lungs completely with air and squeezing out all of the air on the exhale. Abdomen expands on the inhale and contracts on the exhale. One more time in both directions. When you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture. Now from here, we're going to stretch our arms out parallel to the floor, palms facing down. Sitting up straight, we're going to make a small circle, slowly rotating in one direction. And then move in the opposite direction. Small circle, breathing through your nose as you do this. Now from here, we're going to move our arms as far back as we can, sit up straight, lift your chest, and then take your arms, wrap them around. As you exhale, grab your shoulder blades with your hands, relax your elbows and arms, and lower your chin to your chest, and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin, inhale, reach as far back as you can, and when you exhale, put the opposite arm on top as you grab your shoulder blades with your hands and lower your chin to your chest. Lift your chin, inhale one more time, and then exhale, bring your hands down in front of you. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And now from here, we're going to go ahead and get into a tabletop position on all fours. So place your knees under your hips, your hands with your fingers spread wide apart under your shoulders. So make sure your knees are separated, your hands are under your shoulders. A good solid tabletop position. Now, keeping our arms straight, we're going to do cat-cow. This is a really good exercise for your back. So we're going to inhale and arch our lower spine by relaxing our abdomen and then lift our chin and head. When you're ready to exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine as we push our upper back like a cat toward the ceiling and lower our head, tightening our gluteal muscles. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your chin. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. Follow your breath. Inhale, lifting and relaxing your abdomen. Exhale, pull your navel in, tighten your gluteals, lower your head. Follow your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose. One more time in each direction. And then pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. All right, now from here, we're going to go ahead and stand up, bring our feet under us with our knees bent. Inhale, reach your hands up above your head. And then exhale, bring your hands down by your side. So stand with your feet under your hips toward the front of your mat. Standing up straight, make sure the weight of your body is evenly distributed on the bottom of your feet. Feet under your hips, so feet are separated 5 or 6 inches. Now inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, lower them down. This time inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. And we're going to exhale, pull our navel in toward our spine as we bend forward. Knees slightly bent and hands on the outside of your feet. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, coming up halfway, and exhale, relaxing down. Knees slightly bent, and we're going to step our right foot back and then lower our right knee to the floor, keeping our left knee bent. When you're ready, inhale and come up with your torso vertical to the floor in a lower left lunge. Hands in prayer posture in front of your chest, breathing through your nose. Try and scoop your hips under you, opening up the front of your hip. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Lift your right knee off the ground and lower your right foot down to the mat. And then come on up into warrior one with your hands in prayer posture. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward, place your hands on the floor. Next to your left foot, step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And exhale, relaxing down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands together above your head. And then exhale your hands down by your side. Now again, we're going to inhale, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive forward. Bend your knees slightly. Place your hands on the outside of your feet. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, coming up halfway. Neck and spine parallel to the floor. And then exhale, relaxing down again. Knees slightly bent. Step your left foot forward, back rather. So your right knee is bent, left leg is stepped back. And we're going to take our left knee and lower it down to the mat. And then when you're ready, move your torso vertical to the floor in a lower right lunge. Try and scoop your hips under you as you do this, breathing through your nose. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands, reaching up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. lift your left knee off the ground and lower your left foot down to the ground. So the left leg is straight, right knee is bent over right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor into warrior one. So keeping the right knee bent over the right ankle, left leg is straight. Hands in prayer posture in front of your chest, breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale as you make a circle with your hands, reaching up, pull your navel in as you exhale. Bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And then exhale, relaxing down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands together above your head. Palms together as you exhale your hands down by your side. Okay, now we're going to do something slightly different. So we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling. And then we're going to bring our hands down to our shoulders. And then from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our chest. And then exhale, bending our knees, go as far as you can. And then, if you can, lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. See how far you can go, keeping your balance. And then inhale, coming up, and relax your feet. And then lower your arms and hands down. So again, we're going to inhale, reach our hands up to the ceiling. And then exhale, bring our hands down to our shoulders. And then inhale and exhale, bending our knees. Go as far as you can. And then if you can, lift the heels of your feet off the ground. See how far down you can go with control. And when you're ready, coming back up with control. And lower your feet, lower your hands. Now again, we're going to inhale, reaching up. And this time we're going to sit our hips back as if we're sitting in a chair. Lifting our chests, lifting our arms near our ears, reaching up, inhaling and exhaling as you need to. And if you'd like, you can get onto the balls of your toes, lifting the heels of your feet off the ground. And then lower your heels, inhale as you stand up, and then exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor. To your side. And again, we're going to inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, sitting our hips back as if we're sitting in a chair, lifting our chest, keeping our arms near our ears. And then if you'd like, lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And release as you stand up, lower your heels. Exhale your arms and hands down by your side. All right, now from here, standing at the front of your mat, feet separated. Inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive down, bending forward. Place your hands on the outside of your feet. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, relaxing down. Bend your knees slightly and step your right foot back. And then when you're ready, bring your torso up vertical to the floor in warrior one. Hands in prayer posture. Left knee bent over left ankle. Right leg is straight. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Make sure your torso is vertical to the floor. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears. Reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Try and scoop your hips under you. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then from here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling and turn our torso and our hips to the right side of the room. Adjust your right foot and then lower your arms parallel to the floor into warrior two. Keeping your left knee bent over your left ankle. Right leg is straight. Hips and torso facing the right side of the room. Gazing out over your left fingertips. Imagine you're bringing your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest, breathing through your nose. Now from here, rotate your left palm to face up toward the ceiling and lower your right hand down toward your right knee. Keeping the left knee bent, inhale, reach your left fingertips up toward the ceiling. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like to go further, lifting your chest, reaching your hand to the back of the room, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And if your hand is pointing toward the back of the room, bring it back to reach the ceiling again, and then exhale, bring both arms parallel to the floor back into Warrior Two. And then inhale as you move your right arm, your hips and your torso to face forward, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, pull your navel in as you bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands together above your head, and then exhale your hands down by your side. Again, we're going to inhale, reach our hands up toward the ceiling, and swan dive down, bending forward. Place our hands on the outside of our feet, knees slightly bent. Inhale up halfway, and relax down. Bend your knees, and step your left foot back. When you're ready, move your torso vertical to the floor, keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle, left leg straight, in Warrior One. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Reach your fingers toward the ceiling and turn your torso. Adjust your left foot. Turn your torso to the left side, your hips to the left side, and then lower your arms parallel to the floor in Warrior Two. Lower your shoulders. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest. Make sure your right knee is still bent over your right ankle. Torso vertical to the floor. Breathing through your nose. And then from here, we're going to rotate our right palm to face up and lower our left hand down to our left knee. And then we're going to inhale and reach our right fingertips up toward the ceiling, lifting our chest. Make sure your right knee is still bent over your right ankle. If you'd like to go further, lift your chest as you reach your right hand and fingers toward the back of the room. And if your hand is pointing toward the back of the room, inhale, reaching it back up toward the ceiling, and then exhale, bring both arms parallel to the floor, back into Warrior Two, gazing out over your right fingertips. And then inhale as you swing your left hand, your hips and your torso to face forward, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling as you inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands together above your head, palms together, and exhale your hands down by your side. All right, now from here, we're going to separate our feet about 3 or 4 feet apart, depending on how long your legs are, and place your hands on your hips. Standing up straight, lifting your chest, inhale, and then exhale, bend your knees as you come down on the exhale. Inhale again, lifting your chest, exhale, bring your torso forward and place your hands on the floor in front of you. Relax your neck and shoulders. And if you'd like, you can straighten out your legs. From here, we're going to grab our elbows or wrists and just relax. You can move your head gently up and down as if you're saying yes, or side to side as if you're saying no. Slowly and gently. And then pause. And now we're going to inhale both hands together behind us, reach our knuckles toward the ceiling as we interlace our fingers, reaching our knuckles toward the ceiling. Imagine you're bringing your hands behind your head, breathing through your nose. And release, bring your hands down to the floor in front of you. And then we're going to walk our hands toward our left foot. Place your hands on your left ankle or behind your left calf. Inhale as you lift your chest toward the front of your left foot. And exhale as you relax your navel over your left leg. Go as far as you can. Try not to bend your head. Keep your neck and spine in alignment. On the inhale, lifting your chest toward your foot. On the exhale, relaxing your torso. Try not to bend your head, but just relax your torso. And then walk your hands to the center of your mat again. And now we're going to walk our hands to our right foot. Place your hands on your right ankle or calf. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your foot. Exhale, relaxing your torso over your leg. Continue breathing as you need to. And release, bring your hands back to the center. And now from here, with our hands on the floor, we're going to walk our feet in toward us as we lower our hips to the floor, keeping our arms between our legs. If you need to place something under your feet, you can place a blanket or a towel, or if you need to fold your mat, sometimes placing something under your heels helps you sit in this posture. So with your hands between your legs, we're going to bring our hands together in prayer posture. Our goal is to move our torso vertical to the floor and relax. In the beginning, you may need to place something under the heels of your feet as you relax your hips, breathing through your nose. The weight of our body is more in the heels of our feet as you do this. And then lower your hands down to the floor and take your arms from between your legs and sit all the way down with our feet in front of us. And then from here, we're going to take our left foot to the outside of our right thigh. So our left knee is in the air. Right leg is straight. And then take our left hand behind our left hip and use it for support. Sit up straight. Take your right arm to the right side of your body. Inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you wrap your right arm around the top of your left knee, rotating as far as you can. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently twisting. If you'd like, you can take your left hand behind your torso and grab your right hip. Breathing through your nose, go as far as you can, and then just breathe. Inhale and exhale. Long, deep breaths. And release, come all the way around to the right side. And then straighten out your legs in front of you. Gently lift your knees up and down. And then take your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. So with the right knee in the air, we're going to take our right hand behind our right hip for support and sit up straight. Take your left arm to the left side of your body. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, rotate to the right side of the room. Wrap your left arm around the top of your right knee as you rotate to the right side. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently twisting. And if you'd like, you can take your right arm behind your torso and grab your left hip with your right hand. Go as far as you can and just breathe. Try and lift your chest. And release, come all the way around to the left side. And then straighten out your leg, gently lift your knees up and down. Now we're going to scoot to the front of our mat. I'm just going to turn sideways. Separate the heels of your feet. Move your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale as you lift your chest, and exhale as you slowly, with control, bring your spine down to the floor. And stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders, with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now, we're going to walk our feet under our knees as much as possible, and then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are separated. Now, keeping your shoulders on the ground, inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, gently allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand while keeping your shoulders on the ground. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side, and you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your head and your knees and your torso back to the center. Walk your feet under your knees, pull your navel in toward your spine. So pull your belly button in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground and lower your hips to the right side of your mat. Now from here, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. And if you'd like to, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lowering your right foot down to the ground so that your right leg is parallel to your left arm. Keeping your shoulders on the ground as you do this, breathing through your nose. Now, if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your head, your knees, your hips, and your torso back to the center. Walk your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift your hips off the ground. And this time, lower your hips to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground. And if you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground, keeping your left leg parallel to your right arm. Breathing through your nose. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. And then move your arms down next to your torso. Walk your feet under your knees again. And from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our hips off the ground, tightening our gluteal muscles, reaching as high as you can on the inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your hips down an inch away from the ground, not all of the way. Moving with your breath slowly, inhaling, lifting, tighten your gluteal muscles. And when you're ready to exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground. Follow your breath. Now in the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you continue to inhale and exhale. Move your straight arms under your hips and interlace your fingers. As your hips are lifted, your gluteal muscles are tight. Heels of our feet are pushed into the ground. Continue inhaling and exhaling. And release. Move your straight arms from under your hips as you lower your hips all the way down to the ground. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and straighten out our right leg, keeping our left leg bent. And then lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your left knee. So keeping the right leg on the ground, all the way on the ground, the whole leg on the ground. Make sure it stays there as we inhale through our nose and exhale, gently pull your left shin and knee toward your left shoulder while keeping your right leg all the way down on the ground. Go as far as you can while keeping your right leg on the ground. And then just breathe into any tension you may feel. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And release, lower your left foot down, straighten out your left leg, and bend your right leg. Place your right foot on the ground. Observe your left leg on the ground. Lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Keeping your left leg on the ground, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right shin and knee toward your right shoulder while keeping your left leg on the ground. Go as far as you can while keeping your left leg on the ground. And if you can't go any further while keeping your left leg on the ground, just stay there and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And release. Lower your right foot. Take your hands off your right shin. Bend both legs so both knees are now bent. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to lift both feet in the air. Reach our hands up toward our feet. Bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet. Pull your feet down so that your knees go to the outside of your arms and your torso into happy baby pose. And from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side. And if you'd like, you can rock along the length of your spine As you breathe through your nose, releasing any tension you feel in your spine. If you fall out, get back in, moving around as much as you can. And then inhale your hands and feet up toward the ceiling, and exhale, lower them down, all the way down to the ground. Lie on your back for our final pose of the evening, which is Shavasana. So lying on your back, close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. With your eyes closed, focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips, relax your thighs, relax your knees and your calves, relax your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body and focus on your breathing. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. Bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. So we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. As we inhale through our nose, we're going to raise our arms and hands above our head. And as we exhale through our mouth, we're going to exhale with a strong breath as we lower our arms and hands down. Got a little cramp here. Give me one moment. Okay. All right. So, when you're ready, inhale. Strong exhale. Again. One more time. Now, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Good night.